Sometimes people think that combat sports has no crossover with combat arts. And I'm going to give you two examples. I think that's true and I think it's not true. So here we go. I grew up doing karate and then later judo. So judo I'm going to use as an example. In judo, if you get a clean throw that's done with speed, it's done with control and power, and you throw somebody predominantly on their back, you're going to score ippon. The match will be over. And some people say, well, why is it over? Because this person can get up and still fight. They do a nice break fall, they get up and they can still fight. And the reason is because when those rules were made, if you got thrown like that in the real world, which means you're not on a tatami mat, you're outside on cement, hard dirt, something like that, and you got tossed like that, it's over. It's generally going to be over. So in judo, that is why the match is over. It's done. Now, let's take another art like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. One of my pet peeves in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is when people pull guard. And they're like, well, I wouldn't do that in the real world. But why would you then train yourself to pull guard if you wouldn't do that in the real world, real self-defense? Why would you pull guard? And I think from that perspective, that does not carry over to real world self-defense. So there's two examples, one from judo, one from BJJ. I love both of those arts, both of those combat sports. And sometimes people think like there's no crossover. And I would say that could be true and not true at the same time, depending on what we're talking about. There you go. My 2 cents for today.